All right. I think.
Okay. You pumped?
Let's just get into it. You got 2 Jens this week.
Welcome.
What do you know about that? We're hobby authors. What are we doing today?
Here's the thing. What is the mana of writers? You know how like a sage has mana? No? You don't know?
No.
Okay. So
Sorry,
it's
you're
like
losing me.
it's like gasoline. What's the gas
Oh.
to the hobby author car? Inspiration.
Inspiration.
And where can you find inspiration, Jen?
Everywhere.
Nobody needs to know what you were inspired by. You don't have to advertise it. We used the Zodiacs previously to create inspiration for our fantasy characters and et cetera, et cetera. Maybe too many questions in that one. But in this video, we've got love languages to inspire. I guess you can call them plot bunnies.
Mine are definitely plot bunnies.
Okay,
big time.
Mine are half plot bunnies.
Okay.
Just to prove to you.
You can literally use anything and just make stuff up.
And then a story happens, and you could write a whole story based off of these things. Do we want to read like the description of each love language from ChatGPT before we get into them?
Sure. I'm worried though because I didn't read that before I did this.
Oh, we're gonna do this again.
So
I think it's pretty.
We're just gonna find out.
Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll
We're
see.
just gonna find out.
This is us living and learning. The first love language we have written down here is words of affirmation. They're the friend who leaves you little notes, sends long texts just because, and can articulate exactly what they appreciate about you. Compliments come easy to them, but they're always sincere. They light up when you say, "I'm proud of you," or "I see how hard you're trying." That's good.
I think it's good.
Do you want to read should I do mine first because it's short? And then we can like really deep dive into yours.
Sure.
Okay. I'm ready. Words of affirmation. So we've decided that we're going to do hero or villain, maid or side characters for all of these. Damn it.
Yes.
Wish I mentioned that earlier. Oh well. Okay. We're following a male radio show host who doesn't have many callers. He stumbles upon fame with a viral clip that his radio studio put out online. And though he's suddenly filled with joy for all of the listeners and the callers that he's getting especially, he's starting to struggle with the negative comments, which causes him to decide, is this the right career for him? Main character of the hero variety.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
I love how it's second guessing because he's missing it now. And he's really confused as to if he can handle it. I really like that. I like the direction you took it.
Do you know what I mean? It's like the things you think that you want, especially when it comes to words of affirmation. Like you think you want people to tell you stuff all the time, but you want them to tell you good stuff.
Right. You think you want people to love you, but with that love comes a whole bucket of other stuff.
It's complicated, man.
It is.
I'm ready.
Yep. Okay.
Maybe I'm not ready.
I'm second guessing my approach, but I'm gonna roll right with it.
No, that's
anyway.
the beauty of inspiration.
Yeah. So I imagine a charming city type put together businessman.
Yes.
Okay.
Hallmark.
Living his bachelor life in the city, a main city. Daddy might front the bill, but you don't really care that much in this instance.
Okay.
He's confident and witty. I see a very charming individual that can talk his way out of anything.
Ooh.
On top of that, his dad's obviously $1 billion CEO. He's next in line. But this is where the story gets a little bit muddled because his parents, he obviously has terrible parents.
That's the rule.
That's how all of it starts. They're not abusive per se, but to say they're present is a stretch. They didn't want to have kids. They had them because their friends had them. And when his billionaire dad saw that as a toddler, he spoke a month later than his buddy's kid, he kind of just wrote him off and never really spoke to him again. So he's always been a little bit lonely, right? He gets a little bit of a whiff through the company that his dad's thinking of maybe not choosing him for next in line. What does he do? He talks and he charms and he lets every single person underestimate him. And when he finally has a one-on-one meeting with his father, he says everything he's been dying to say, lays it all out on the table. And his dad, he thinks he's got him this time. I imagine like a 1-to-1 square off here. A final scene, a 1-to-1 square off.
Where like dad is like proving that he's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's unloading all of his past trauma on his dad.
Right.
And his dad is just waiting to tell him the news that he's chosen somebody else for CEO. They pour the whiskey glasses. His dad thinks he's got him. They cheers. His dad takes a sip. It's poison.
He's the villain.
He killed his dad. He killed his dad, forged the papers, took the company, lives happily ever after, has a banging wife, and is the main villain.
There's a banging wife. Don't forget that detail.
Don't forget that detail. And that's all I got.
Dang.
Did I paint a picture? Or did I paint a picture?
I think you wrote the story, girl.
I think I did.
You have
I
scenes?
think I did.
That's beautifully done.
Thank you. Yeah.
Beautifully done.
I really wanted
Inspiration
to.
is everywhere.
Yeah, I wanted to make you think he was a hero.
Yeah.
To be honest.
To be honest, that's the first, even up until the point where you were like, he's talking through the company, you know, like charming his way around. Even then I was like, yeah, he's just like doing what he has to do.
Absolutely.
And then, but yeah, like he already had the villain.
The origin story?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had the villain origin story and like the parents. Yeah.
And I was just thinking that he needed all of that words. He needed to get it out, but he also needed to hear things that his father was never going to say. And then when he didn't get it, he turned.
Yeah. Wild.
Hug your kids. That was fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
I love.
That was fun.
Acts of service. They show love by doing the dishes, fixing your tech, or bringing you soup when you're sick without being asked. They believe love is in the doing, not just the saying. When someone takes something off their plate without prompting, it means the world. This one's a little longer for me.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so we're following the side character. I'll give that away. A little gnome. We got fantasy. A little gnome who has decided to change his ways tends to a garden that he notices has been growing wild near him. So instead of digging it up and wreaking havoc like he normally would, he decides that he wants the vegetables to grow strong. Yeah. He wants to take care of it instead. So he gets rid of the pests, trims any diseases meticulously from the plants, and one day there's a lot of construction going on around the house. So there's a house where the garden is, right? And he reluctantly stays away because there's lots of workers and stuff like that. And eventually the workers leave and he returns to his quiet garden to find a huge basket of goodies, of things that he would like, whatever gnomes like. And a thank you from the owner of the house, the main character. He looks back to the house to see that there was a ramp built so that they could get back to their garden after becoming paraplegic.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Right?
Oh my god. Okay.
Right?
That's really cute. Honestly, you have me at Little Gnome.
Love
As soon as you said Little Gnome, I'm like,
it!
what's his name? Can we keep him? Yeah, I really like
Acts
that.
of service. I'll take care of your garden while you're out sick.
Let's dive in. Okay, so this one's kind of obvious.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell the story anyway.
That's okay. Tell the story.
I'm thinking regal, maybe royal, almost indefinitely royal, actually.
Okay.
I'm thinking queen.
Ooh.
Definite queen.
Okay, so you're not thinking, you know.
Yeah. I'm certain. I'm certain.
I'm positive.
Queen. She's a queen.
Okay.
But bound by duty.
Of
A
course.
real monarch through and through. Doesn't take what's not for her. She always gives. She's a benevolent leader, I'd say. So obviously she's born and raised in a palace. And what happens in a palace? Other kids are born and raised in said palace, along with people who work there, all that jazz. As she's growing up with part of the staff, maybe the stable boys, and they also have guards and knights that train there. So obviously we start a little bit of backstory. Maybe we have a boy and a girl, maybe looking at each other from afar,
longing
in quiet longing for a little bit. And then the story, we pick it up when she's full queen. He's her knight. He may call her princess when she's actually a queen, which I think I would find pretty entertaining. But the plot thickens. A threat's looming in the distance. The knights have to be called away.
Oh no.
Right. Oh no.
Oh no.
Her favorite knight has to be called away.
Why am I so invested?
I know. They're trying to protect a palace, and all of a sudden she starts noticing little things that are just a little bit strange. Like her coffee doesn't taste the same in the morning. Yeah.
I have goosebumps.
Her horse's mane is a little more straggly than it used to be. and it's just really, really unkempt.
Goosebumps. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah. Her like favorite like late night chocolate bites aren't replenished, and she eventually starts asking the servants like what's going on, like do we have problems with supply chains or something? And then they say, oh, that was never us, it was him. And then danger don't know what happens, danger in the plot line, danger in the mission, they're lost, don't come back, whatever. Our queen becomes our main hero. She turns it on. She takes it upon herself to go and find this guy after she realizes exactly what he's been doing. It's more of a quiet reverence, I think. And that's my acts of service.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love that little twist.
Thank you.
She starts to notice. I literally had goosebumps. Like, that's so good. I love that so much.
Thank you. So yeah.
That's so, I don't even know how to talk about it. Like,
I had a fun
No
time.
notes.
Yeah.
No notes. Someone write it, please.
Yeah, anybody can write
Take
that. Yeah.
We have receiving gifts.
Okay.
This is the third love language. They're the type to spot something small that made them think of you and surprise you with it later. To them, a gift is a physical reminder that they were seen, remembered, and valued. But it's not about the price. It's about the meaning and intentionality. Okay? Okay. We have a princess.
I love a princess.
The royalty. I'm going to piggyback off of your royalty.
Good, because I go really opposite.
Okay, super. We have a princess of a kingdom who's known for loving when suitors bring her presents, which has resulted in a vault full of treasure.
Oh, the dream.
The dream.
The dream.
You know, it's kind of like a trust fund. And seeing as she's been very picky and denied all who have brought her gifts but kept them all, she's now attracted our main character.
So she's a side character.
A thief who masquerades as a suitor to figure out how to steal her treasure.
Oh!
After writing this, I keep thinking like Tangled, like it's just Tangled. But yeah, like it was exciting until I said that. Because now it's just like a redo on Tangled. But
I didn't connect those dots though.
Until I said, I know I shouldn't have said it, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
But like it's still pretty funny.
It's still pretty
it's very usable.
Very good.
It's very usable.
Very, very usable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you could have him fall in love with her and like decide not to, like Tangled, or you can have him just be like, bye.
Bye. Plot lines. Plot lines.
There's a whole series in there, I think.
You could stretch into a trilogy if you wanted to. That would be crazy.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely crazy to stretch anything into a trilogy.
Thank you.
It was nice.
That was fun.
It is a fun one. Okay, I need you to be a little bit open on this one.
I'm wide, girl. I've been wide open since the beginning.
Great.
Okay.
Stay loose. Walk with me here, okay? The opening scene, we zoom in. A hardworking woman. She's a blacksmith carrying the family title. Her parents. She's tragically orphaned. She works long, hard hours, very independent, very much struggling still, just making ends meet at this point. Suddenly, things start showing up on her doorstep. Useful, practical things. Some like herbs, some specialty teas for sleeping.
It's like self-care.
And energy. Yeah. It's very rejuvenating, very something that she'd actually use.
Right.
Then
should use.
It becomes a little bit more specific.
Oh.
So at first, it was something that's a little bit nicer than what she's used to. And then it was something that she mentioned that she couldn't afford to the butcher in the market the night before.
Oh.
And that kind of meat showed up at her door. And then the next week, it was a passing conversation with a handmaiden where she mentioned that she was cold and a fur shows up on her doorstep.
What the?
Yeah. So it starts getting a little bit weird and a little bit more invasive. So when she mentions that she had lost a very specific ring that had been found and placed back on her doorstep, she started to feel like it was something that had gone too far.
Okay. Mystery time.
Mystery time. So she sets up a trap. She tries to confront the person. She ends up finding a man who's leaving stuff on her doorstep. And in that moment, she realized she was in very big danger. She had let the gift giving go too far. He'd become obsessed with her. He'd become a stalker. And when she expressed that she did not feel the same way, she is our tragic side hero and our first casualty in our murder mystery.
Oh no!
And we find out later who the main murder man is.
Who is it?
I don't know. I have to make that up.
Open-ended. I like it.
Yeah.
Choose your own adventure.
Choose your own adventure. I thought gift
That's
giving.
wild.
Yeah.
But dark.
Because at first you don't think about it, and then it's...
Yeah.
I didn't mention that to the same person.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's like, where are you listening?
Yeah. Who are you?
Sneaky.
Very sneaky.
Yeah. Inspiration is everywhere, people.
I think so.
Quality time.
Okay.
They crave undivided attention. The phone's down, eyes locked, full presence kind of time. They don't need grand adventures, just you beside them, truly there. Interruptions feel like rejection, but quiet togetherness is everything. I have a grumpy old bookstore owner, male. We're talking white hair, okay? He's old. He's been kicking teenagers out of his magazine section repeatedly all summer. They come every summer. He hates it. Grumpy, angry, until one day, one of them arrives with his grandmother. It's love at first sight. But the teenager hates him. Oh. The grandmother starts to come by and read a magazine in the mid-morning as part of her routine. So the owner starts small by placing a comfortable chair for her to sit on that's wide enough for two as the stepping stones to working up the courage to get to know her better. Aww. And spend quality time with her. Because that's how he knows love. Is that cute?
That's so cute. My heart is warm.
Right?
Yes, that's so cute. Well, bookstore owner?
Yeah, who doesn't love a good bookstore owner?
Just shaking his fist at teenagers.
You gotta buy that. You can't just read it and put it back. You crinkled it. Buy this.
Aww.
We don't have any money, man. We're teenagers.
Inflation. Is that what teenagers sound like? They're much scarier in real life, I think.
All right.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Quality time. Okay. So I'm thinking our story is about a group of travelers, adventurers, best friends, camping buddies who get together every year and go on a camping trip. Our character specifically has good energy. Just good vibes. Knows exactly how to reroute the conversation when somebody's having a bad time. Can read a room, can just try and get the most positive best out of everybody around
Socially adept.
Right. He's the kind of person who stokes the fire until everybody's gone to bed.
Okay.
I see a goofy, mostly unfazed teammate to really sum it up.
Right.
Then our story takes a wild turn as on their yearly camping trip, he was missing on a hike.
No.
He's a very experienced hiker.
Yeah.
It's very, very curious. And things started unfolding in weird ways because he ended up planning the hike. There's some more inaccuracies, and he didn't bring more food than what he needed and what he actually ate. Some things that kind of made it look a little suspect. So his friends kind of look into it.
Yeah.
They go through his stuff, and they eventually find out it was his plan all along. It was his exit strategy. He knew he was destined for bigger things and to move away, and his parents would never let him.
Okay.
And it was his way out.
Okay.
So he wrote a parting note, like a love letter to his best friends, and just explained that this was the way he wanted to leave the place he was never allowed to leave, to spend one last time with his buddies doing the thing he loved, just being in the forest.
Aww.
So he is side hero, I'd say.
Off on his own adventure.
Off
grid, who knows?
Yeah.
Different city, who knows?
I'm thinking the main character is a really reformative reaction to that offshoot as one of their best friends taking the leap and moving away.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I like that.
Thank you.
I was scared for a second.
Yeah, I don't want them all to be dark.
To be honest, I just wasn't sure. I'm not saying that I didn't like the dark ones.
Yeah, that's fair. They're pretty entertaining.
They're pretty entertaining. You need them all. You
do. You need some variety.
Speaking of dark. Physical touch.
Okay.
They're always reaching out, a hug, a hand on your shoulder, a touch on the arm when they laugh. For them, connection is felt quite literally. Being close physically makes them feel close emotionally, even in silence. A mermaid who sings songs of loneliness, finds that it acts like magic and attracts sailors into her cave. They're often taken with her beauty, obviously, physical touch. And she thinks each and every one of them is the love of her life, right? And eventually, they ask, what is it like to live partially underwater? And she's like, let me show you. Much to their excitement and enthusiasm. As she swims at high speeds, she somehow always seems to forget that they can't breathe underwater and drowns each and every one of them. The villain.
I love that.
Yeah?
I love that.
We went dark. It was just funny because I actually forgot I did that one.
Oh, I really like that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she just forgets.
She's just lonely.
She just forgets
physical
that they can't
touch,
breathe.
like they just hug her and hold her, and she's like, yes, I'm in love with you.
Yeah.
Anything you want. You want to go underwater? I can swim real fast. Let me show you. Dragon, taking them too deep. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Loneliness again. Singing from her cave.
Right.
Out comes the next sailor.
I love that.
I feel like that one is less of like a prompt that's like workable.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's more like on its own, like that's fine as it is. Like I don't see like a real story, but like this is a character that could actually be like a side character or like a myth of some kind.
For sure.
Within a book. Yeah. Not necessarily a prompt or like a plot buddy for that one, but that's okay.
It still has a lot of potential for
like
other.
There's still
things,
usable, whatever in some ways, but
mm-hmm.
I can acknowledge
because you could take that character in different directions. You could make them sarcastically vindictive, or you could make them really innocently. I keep forgetting they can't breathe. Like that's crazy.
Turning blue. I thought it was just the water.
Yeah. Is it cold? You can make that very fun. Either way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Very Percy Jackson, like side quest.
Absolutely. Good pull. Good pull.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Strong female warrior. Once again, she's got no parents.
No.
The thing is, everybody in her family got slaughtered in front of her this time. And the only thing she remembers is a pair of piercing blue eyes.
Oh, no.
So she grows up. She trains. She becomes one of the best swordsmen around. Really just vengeful at this point. She's hunting, she's training, and she's yearning for the revenge. Our story begins as she's probably become basically a huntress at this point. So she's going along the trading paths and going in and out of bars and eventually looking for a piercing pair of blue eyes that she remembers. And it's a very distinctive pair.
Okay.
So she knows she hasn't found it yet.
Okay.
In her travels, she uncovers that she is lonely. But men aren't that difficult at this point. So to practice speaking to blue-eyed men, she takes them to bed. She searches taverns. She finds men that are like the one she's forever looking for and enjoys them and throws them away.
Okay.
To curb the loneliness.
Right.
However, when the journey becomes so long, you kind of have to make it a little exciting. So soon, she starts spinning out and everything starts to look like that blue-eyed man. So in her mind, she knows she hasn't found him yet.
Right. She keeps thinking that she has.
She keeps thinking she's seeing him everywhere. So takes them to bed, chops them up.
You're done.
But to prove to herself that she hasn't found that blue-eyed man, she takes a souvenir. Only one of the eyes.
No way. I knew it. Ew.
Just as a reminder of her goal in life and that she hasn't accomplished it yet. She's the main villain.
Yeah, she is.
So yeah, that's how I ended it.
Need a moment.
Yeah, I got a little crazy. I just thought like a complete breakdown would be ideal.
Yeah, crash out.
Yeah, complete crash out.
Mm-hmm.
Just start seeing him everywhere, killing them, and then realizing it wasn't him, and then getting infinitely more psychotic.
Mm-hmm. And just
getting
a spoon.
Yep.
Hey, that's like a whole book right there.
Yeah, somebody can write it.
Inspiration is everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere. Okay. How did we do?
That's the 5 love languages done.
Yeah.
Inspiration done.
What was the hardest part for you?
Hardest part?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Oh. Okay.
Like the exercise here is very straightforward, right?
Right.
It's like you look at words of affirmation and you're like, I know what words of affirmation are.
Right.
And then you like think of little ways to incorporate that into a story, or just like let that dictate it to you, right?
Right.
So it's like, yeah. Did you find challenges? Sorry, I don't mean to say that it's like it's so easy, and then like
I wouldn't say there was 0 challenges.
Okay, yeah.
Right. I found some love languages harder than others, obviously.
Right. Okay.
But also, I had a hard time kind of thinking about how deeply I wanted to center around the love language, because some are a sprinkle and some a big old dash, right? So it's just it really varied, and
Which one was your favorite of yours?
Which one was my favorite? Ooh, good question. It's not the last one, actually. Before you get like a little bit.
Okay, good. I'm glad that's not in the running.
It's the, you know what? It's the receiving gifts one. Only because I can envision a really deep, tragic failure of a personal economic system. Like this woman only accepted gifts until it was dangerous because she had to.
As women sometimes do.
You know, and that's just like a failure of a lot of things. And I think that would just be a really sad way to start a really dark toned novel, maybe, or something along those lines.
Heavily themed novel.
Yeah, heavily themed, right? Where it makes you feel for everybody.
Yeah.
And then you meet the main villain and you try to figure out why he does that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That could be interesting, like psychological deep dive. Thriller?
Maybe.
Thriller?
Anyway.
Do you want to guess which one of mine is my favorite?
The mermaid one?
No. Oh! Good guess, though.
Oh, I like that one.
Good guess. The acts of service, the gnome.
The gnome was good.
The gnome is my favorite. The gnome is my favorite. That one is the longest as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like the little twist. He's the side character. Yeah.
He is. Because he's a little gnome.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Hope you enjoyed this video of us showing you just how easy it is to find inspiration from literally everywhere. If you have any suggestions of where we should pull inspiration from next, pop it in the comments below.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Got 2 gens this week. That was the beginning.
Lucky. Lucky.